'Twas a few days after Christmas when I decided to play the Grinch. Boot up the PS1. Surely this'll be a cinch. What I didn't account for was crashes and flashes of a past game that should be left in ashes. So join me for the second part of this Christmas journey, where even the Grinch's big behind won't deter me. I'm Joe, in case you didn't know, an ex-gaming industry pro, playing games that leave me full of woe, most of them from long ago. Today we're looking at the Grinch for the PSX, a game that made me go seek out some The Grinch is a platform game from the year 2000, loosely based on the film The Prestige. It was made by Konami, and you can clearly see the Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid influence on this game. Fun fact, the trailer for the game came with the movie as a bonus feature. You play as the Grinch, ruining Christmas in Whoville by committing crimes against the USPS, using your big behind to squish things, and, most importantly, avoiding r/YouTube drama controversies. There's a lot of different revolutionary mechanics I need to get into with this game, including the ability to play as Max. So let's get into this classic. Let's start with the stealth mechanics. This game requires you to sneak around sometimes, as being a creature of unknown origins that can communicate in English attracts a lot of attention. Here you can see the Metal Gear Solid influence, in that you can change costumes to go incognito, you avoid security cameras, and you sneak past police officers that turn criminals into blocks of ice. That last part is definitely Kojima. Alongside the police officers, you have other enemies you need to watch out for, including children who are getting a bit hands-on, a painter with what looks to be a knife, and mosquitoes shaped like balls. Wait, that's where I draw the line, I think. When did Dr. Zeus come up with that? You have a range of tools to defeat these enemies, my personal favourite being the pancake. This is where the narrator explains that the Grinch has such a big behind that he uses it to squish people. Now, hopefully, this didn't put a load of people on to weird Grinch fetishes. Oh, 5 pages. Huh. You can also utilize Max, the main character of this franchise. He can be used to get into small spaces to aid the Grinch, but he can also bark, a very important feature. There's also your stank breath, brush your teeth, and a whole bunch of contraptions which I didn't get to use, but we'll cover why later. For now, let's talk about what a bumbling buffoon this fella is. He's going to get his blueprints to ruin Christmas for Whoville. He slips and the crates fall over. Fair enough, you know, we all have our moments. These blueprints fly out into the winter air. Does he go back into the cave to stop the rest of them leaving? No, he sits and talks to his taxidermy version of Max for like 30 minutes. And then there's his super strength. He could easily flatten the whole town, but instead, he's belly bouncing kids and sitting on presents. Big Homelander vibes from this guy, except way more threatening. Death battle? You know where I am. But let's be fair, it's not all bad. The voice actor gives the Grinch a fun spin instead of a Jim Carrey impersonation. The camera controls are shockingly decent for a PS1 game. And the soundtrack, well, it's not bad. A bit ominous at times though. Are we sabotaging Christmas or summoning a great old one? The real masterpiece here though is the box art. I can see the Discord couple's profile picture possibilities immediately. Honestly though, I'd pay good money for a movie starring Jim Carrey's Grinch and Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat. At least £10. So, what do we think of the Grinch on PS1? Well, for me, it's a Kojima masterpiece, incorporating parts of his magnum opus to create a special... Did the game crash? I saved it, so it's To be honest, the game's okay. You can play it over the holidays if you're a big Grinch fan, but it's not something I'd recommend you go out of your way to play. Next week, we're back to the usual reviews. It's been a mixed year, but I want to thank everyone who's watched, commented, or liked the video. You've made 2024 bearable, and I can't wait to start new projects with you all in 2025. Have a great new year, and I'll see you in January with a bash.